And when it comes to my healthcare village at Community Health Network, it's all nestled right in my phone. Accessing healthcare is the ability to be connected with your provider and ask a question when you need it. I feel like when I'm meeting with a community nurse practitioner or doctor, they're tuned in to what is going on with me and the way that they can serve me best.
Stand by me.
Blades Audio Video Security is Indiana's premier K-12 audio, video, and security provider. Blades is a design-built firm that provides high-quality solutions that are designed, engineered, installed, and warranted by our team of experts. For 18 years, we've helped schools and local businesses see and hear more clearly. Whether it's your sound system, your displays, your network, or your building security, ask how our experienced team can serve you.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake. Yeah.
It's a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got a counter right here. Isn't this where you place the orders?
We sell trophies, we sell plaques, we do embroidery. No food.
You got carry-out?
Unlike the internet, everything that you need we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
You know, Jim, I'll be back tomorrow to pick it all up.
We'll wait for you.
Don't wait long.
In Hamilton County, Indiana, no matter what day of the week it is, the weekend is always on tap. Drink and dine, look and listen, explore and play. Any day of the week. Why wait for the weekend? Visit Hamilton County, Indiana, where the weekend is closer than you think.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville. If you're from Fishers.
Well, before that it was 37A, and before that it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore. It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that, it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
Hello again, everybody. Welcome to tonight's broadcast of IHSAA Class 4A and 3A baseball. Tonight on Hamilton County Television, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville, with over 30 years in business. We'd also like to thank our other fantastic sponsors: Noblesville Trophies, Gaylor Electric, Chuck Goodrich, President and CEO, Community Health Network, Bastion Solutions. Visit HamiltonCounty.com, Hamilton County Sports Authority, Church, Hiddle and Antrim, Jamie Carmesino, a Carpenter Realtor, Noblesville Youth Sports Alliance, Blades, Audio, Video Security, Yancey's Fine Apparel, and the Hamilton County Bicentennial, along with the Hamilton County Reporter. Welcome to Hazeldale Elementary School, the home of Noblesville Miller Baseball. It is a beautiful Monday night, no rain in the forecast, and Perry, we got a couple good teams coming in here tonight.
Absolutely. Good 4A and good 3A schools, and both of them are in the top 5 of their respective rankings in 4A and 3A. But let's turn it over to Craig Atkins for the introduction of players.
Let's first meet the starters for Guerin Catholic. Leading off and playing center field, number 3, Will Framia. Hitting second in left field, 16, Ian Taylor. Batting third, the pitcher, number 9, Davis Wagner. Hitting fourth, playing first, number 5, Sam Tabor. Batting fifth, playing third, number 24, Tate Troxel. Hitting sixth and catching, number 14, Bryson Dorsey. Batting seventh in right field, number 7, Quinn Morrow. Batting eighth, the shortstop, number 6, AJ Nunley. Batting ninth for the Golden Eagles, the second baseman, number 19, Carson Smith. Head coach for Guerin Catholic is Keith Nunley. North End, rise to your feet, must be the starters for your Noblesville Millers. Leading off and playing third base, number 2, sophomore Trevor Corbett. Batting second, number 15, the shortstop, freshman Aiden Reynolds. Batting third and playing second, the senior, number 4, Bryce Riggs. Batting fourth and playing right field, that's junior, number 22, Nolan Decker. Batting fifth and playing first, the senior, number 19, Jack Shade. Hitting sixth in center field, sophomore number 27, Aiden Ramsey. Batting seventh and catching, senior number 9, Jacob Edwards. Batting eighth, the junior in left field, number 7, Josh Peet. Batting ninth, the designated hitter, senior number 11, Hunter Corbett. On the mound, receiving for the Millers, senior number 3, Dylan Beaver. Head coach for the Millers in his 19th year is Justin Beaver. He was assisted by Kevin Fitzgerald, Scott Henson, Bryce Worrell, Ben Yoder, and Quentin Miller. At this time, fans, we ask that you all please rise and those wearing caps kindly remove them as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Perry, we are just about ready for Noblesville Miller baseball. I'm getting ahead of myself on the season here. And these two teams come in here with some pretty good records, but a little bit of a difference in the makeup of these teams and the teams they play that are going to make it an interesting matchup tonight.
Yeah, you're so right. I mean, we'll see here tonight what's going to transpire here in this ball game, because Guerin Catholic Golden Eagles come in here hitting 349 as a team, where the Millers are hitting 261. But one plays 4A baseball, one plays 3A baseballs. But both of them are top teams, and you'll see some outstanding players here in tonight's ball game. On the mound for the Millers is Dylan Keever. Keever's a senior. He's pitched 20.1 innings this season, given up 30 hits, 22 runs, 17 were earned. He's only walked 11 and struck out 22. One of the amazing things that the Millers have been able to do all season on the mound, Brad, as you and I have talked about many times, I mean, they're sitting right now, the pitching staff of the Millers has struck out 221 batters and only walked 59. So
that's an amazing walk to strikeout ratio, and in all the games that we've done, Perry, it's gotten the Millers out of some jams too with those strikeouts.
Absolutely, and they have a very deep pitching staff, probably 5 or 6 pitchers that they have used quite a bit this season. So we're getting ready to get this started here. At the Guerin Catholic in a midweek, well, actually, beginning of the week ball game between Guerin and Noblesville. And the one thing about it is, Brad, talking about, we're on the campus here at Hazeldale Elementary, and 3 miles down the road is Guerin Catholic High School.
We're actually closer to Guerin Catholic High School than we are to Noblesville High School.
Yeah, that's true.
When it comes right down to it, but. The Eagles play in the Circle City Conference. Of course, Miller's part of the Hoosier Crossroad. Miller's 9-3 in conference, 9-0 for the Eagles. So let's see what happens here. This ought to be a good ball game tonight. First pitch on the way from Dylan Keever. That one's chopped. That's a fair ball all the way over to third. The throw is going to be a little bit high, and I think it would have been a little bit late there, Perry. So we're going to have to see how they score this, but I'm assuming at this point that Will Freemion is probably going to get a hit on that one. And that's what they are calling it. First pitch and one batter, one man on first base. Fortunately for the Millers, they had some good backup there, and Freemion could not get down to second base, but that'll bring up Ian Taylor, the left fielder. Taylor steps up there at 354.
Like we said, this is a good hitting team, Brad.
Yeah. Well, Trevor Corbett on that last play, he had to go far to his right, and that was almost a question on that, whether that was going to be a fair ball or a foul ball.
Yeah.
And he managed to field the ball, which probably, even though he didn't make the throw, probably held Freemion to a single rather than a double, because that one would have gone probably down into the bullpen area. Throw over to first is back in time.
And as we've watched the Millers play a lot this season, and Coach Heaver and his staff likes to keep the runners close at first, because we play in a lot of close ball games in the Hoosier Crossroad Conference. So the first inning and first runners on are very, very important.
So important, yes, most definitely. Count is even now at 1 ball and 1 strike on left fielder Ian Taylor. That one bounces in. Edwards looked like he might throw down to first, but he did not. Freemion does have 14 stolen bases. He's been caught stealing 3 times so far this season, so
1 and 2
definitely
is
a threat.
count.
Yep, a ball and 2 strikes. Throw down. Are they going to get him? They got him.
Nice throw there by Edwards.
That was a close play, Perry, but Edwards got that ball. It was just a little bit high coming in there, but great swipe tag there by the Millers to erase Freemion from the bases. I don't remember whether that was Reynolds or Riggs who made that play. Do you remember?
That's what I was thinking through in my head right now, but whoever caught it was.
Yeah.
Did a great job.
I think it was Reynolds.
I do too.
2-2.
Little low there. Full count on the batter.
Full count now on Ian Taylor. Bases are empty. Hit by Freemion, wiped out. Nice line drive there to Peak. He did a great job of lining that up. He really didn't have to go very far to make that catch, Perry.
No, he certainly did, and he was playing in the right place there.
And that ball was hit hard. If that had gotten by him, that would have been all the way to the fence and at least 2 bases. That'll bring up the third batter in the order. The pitcher, also designated hitter, Davis Wagner. 410 is his bat. Hot shot to Reynolds. Reynolds gets it over a shade at first, and the Millers end up going
3 up and 3 down.
3 up and 3 down following the hit. So in the top of the first for the Eagles, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left on. In the middle of the first, no score. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Celebrating over 30 years, Logan Street Signs and Banners specialize in that last-minute signage and banners, serving Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. You can contact them at 317-773-7200 or check them out on their website, loganstreetsigns.com. Noblesville Trophies offers a large range of products, including sports trophies and corporate awards. Noblesville Trophies provides you with that same-day service for those last-minute decisions. Contact them at 317-773-7391 or check them out online, noblesvilletrophies.com. Well, Brad, let's talk a little bit about Davis Wagner. He's innings pitched this season 35. He's 7-0 on the season. Had a couple of saves. He's given up 26 hits, 17 runs, has 39 strikeouts.
I would definitely call him the ace of their staff.
Yeah, between him and Tate Truxell, they're pretty much the 2 players that have pitched most of the innings here.
Of course, both of these teams getting ready for sectionals. Of course, the Millers have got a big series coming up here later this week against the Zionsville Eagles, and that's going to decide that between that series and what Fishers does later this week. That's going to decide the HCC championship. And both of these teams will be back in action on Wednesday the 24th, with the Millers playing Fishers in the opening round of the sectional, and Guerin Catholic playing Brebeuf. So they're going to be going up against some pretty good teams here. Trevor Corbin steps up to the plate.
Third baseman number 2, Trevor Corbin.
Corbin comes in with a .348 batting average.
And I'll tell you what, he got a slow start at the beginning of the season,
Yes.
but these last 10 games, he's been coming on like a gangbuster.
Nice bunt, but that's going to go right back to Wagner. Wagner quickly over to first. One pitch and one out. So both leadoff batters, Perry, hit the ball, but
he did. Corbett just hit a little bit too hard there.
The shortstop, Aiden Reynolds.
A 1-3 put out on that first pitch.
The leading hitter for the Millers here is the shortstop, Reynolds. He's batting .357. He's only a freshman, Brad.
That's one of those players that I'm sure Justin Keever and the rest of the Noblesville staff are sitting there going, we got a 4-year guy here.
Yeah.
Doesn't happen very often. Count evens up at a ball and a strike on Aiden Reynolds. As you said, a freshman. He plays like an upperclassman, though, Perry. He's hits that one foul over to the right side, out of play.
Yeah, most of the season he was at third base. Now, this last couple of weeks, he's moved to shortstop, and Corbett's went to third.
And always tell when he's up there by that bat, is that going to stay? It's going to be
Foul
foul,
ball.
but nobody's going to get to it.
I wasn't sure whether anybody was going to get to it or not.
Well, Quinn Morrow and Carson Smith both gave it a good chase, along with Sam Tabor, but they needed about another 10 feet on that to get there. And so it just goes down as a foul ball. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes on Aiden Reynolds. Thank you for joining us this afternoon on Hamilton County. I should say this evening. It's 7 o'clock already.
Right.
Not used to it being light this late. 1-2 pitch on the way to Reynolds. That one catches the outside corner, and he gets rung up.
So that's 2 outs now. Two batters and 2 outs.
Not very often that Reynolds goes down on strikes, but that'll bring up Bryce Riggs.
Now number 4, Bryce Riggs.
Riggs is playing second base for the Millers. He's hitting .270, but keep in mind his on-base percentage is .448. He does a good job up there, and, man, he has been on fire as pitching this season.
There's one into the gap. Nobody's going to get.
Oh,
my, what a play. I thought that was going clear to the fence there, Perry, and Quinn Morrow got over there to make the play. So the Millers go 3 up, 3 down here in the bottom of the first. After 1, there is no score. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville, if you're from Fishers.
Well, before that it was 37A, and before that it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore. It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville in Fishers. And before that, it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
Welcome back to Dunker Field. That's Perry. I'm Brad. Glad to have you with us tonight on Hamilton County Television. Noblesville Miller baseball. A scoreless first inning, Perry. 1 hit, and that hitter was erased trying to steal for the Golden Eagles. The Millers went 3 up, 3 down. Technically, I don't know, could you say that Guerin went 3 up, 3 down, but he only faced 3 batters?
That's right. They wasn't 3 up, 3 down, but each team faced 3 batters.
Yeah, they had to do it the hard way, shall we say. Eagles will bring the 4, 5, and 6 batters up here in the top of the second. That'll be Sam Tabor, Tate Troxel, and Bryson Dorsey. Once again, and looking at this Guerin Catholic Golden Eagles batting order. They've only got one batter in the batting order batting under 300.
Foul ball out of play back into the Noblesville dugout there, rolled over there.
So Tabor is in the hole at 0-1. Tabor, the first baseman. That was a little low and outside. Gets away from Jacob Edwards. No harm, though. Evens
no harm,
up.
No foul, right?
Yep. Evens up the count. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. That's hit solidly into center. Whoa.
No, wow, what a play by Riggs there.
I thought that was going to be a
Came
bouncer.
from second base there, Riggs.
Bryce Riggs made it. We've had a couple of great defensive plays so far in this game, Perry. So Bryce Riggs keeps the bases vacant with the first out of the inning. I thought that was going to be over his head and bounce in front of Aiden Ramsey for a hit. I guess I better get my eyes checked. I've had 2 plays I thought were going the other direction. 1 strike on Troxel. The 0-1, a little bit high, evens it up at a ball and a strike. What a gorgeous night for baseball.
It certainly is.
71 degrees, almost no wind. What wind there is coming out of the north. 49% the humidity. Very, very comfortable out here tonight.
1 ball and 2 strikes on Troxel.
Third baseman with the big 24 on the back of his uniform. And just a little bit inside. Makes it a 2-2 count. There's a foul ball that I believe that hit the plate and bounced back. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. We're talking about the sectionals coming up next week. We'll have the all 5 of the softball sectional games coming up from Noblesville. We'll have the semifinals and finals of the baseball sectional, which will be played at Carmel coming up next week, too. We got a lot of games next week, Perry.
Yeah, I think Coach Athletic Director Jim Inskeep told us it's been 2008 since they've had a sectional over there.
Been a while. Troxel goes down swinging. Second out at the top of the second. First strikeout for Dylan Keever. That brings up Bryson Dorsey. I don't know if this is a good omen or a bad omen, Perry, but he is the only player in the starting roster batting below 300. He's batting 293, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
There's a grounder that's Reynolds is going to scoop up. Quickly over to first. Got him. Close play there at first.
And that was a 3 up and 3 down.
Yeah. So in the top of the second for the Golden Eagles, no runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left in the bases, middle of the second. Still no score. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Gaylord Electric, the highest performing national contractor of excellence since 1984. Gaylord Electric's success continues to be built upon the cornerstone of reliable resources and reliable outcomes. Insights fueled by our genuine care for people. Gaylord Electric, along with Chuck Goodrich, President and CEO, are proud sponsors of Hamilton County sports. What about community health? Need physical therapy? If you are struggling with an ache or a pain and won't go away with rest and ice and over-the-counter medication, you may benefit from seeing a physical therapist for an evaluation. Individuals may schedule a physical therapy appointment without a doctor's referral. Visit ecommunity.com/physical therapy for more information.
Well, Perry, I can attest as one who has had not a lot of physical therapy in my days, but those physical therapists, they sure can do some miracles.
Absolutely.
They can.
Absolutely.
So we're tied at 0-0 here. Going into the bottom of the second inning, Millers will be coming up to bat. It'll be once again the same thing that we saw in the top of the inning, the 4, 5, and 6 batters. Nolan Decker will lead off, followed by Jack Shade, then Aiden Ramsey. Each pitcher with one strikeout so far in this game. Second inning of work for Davis Wagner. He's only thrown 7 pitches. He's a tall guy out there, isn't he? Big, strong righty. That one misses the outside corner. 1-0 on Nolan Decker, the right fielder. That one's high, 2-0. He's got some pop in that ball, Barry. You can just hear when that hits Bryson Dorsey's glove. You can hear that fastball.
Wagner works
Two
pretty
balls,
quick.
Yep, 2 balls and a strike. Yeah, you don't need a pitch timer on him, do you?
No. He's getting prepared for the major leagues, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't mess around.
Decker steps out momentarily. He's back in the box. The 2-1 pitch. That one's inside, makes it 3-1.
One thing about it is Decker, he only hits .204, but he has an on-base percentage of .483. So he knows how to get on.
Yep, that one's hit down the left field side toward the Miller bullpen. Millers have got Tom Tallarico loosening in the bullpen. That's a foul ball. Boy, that didn't miss by much.
No, it sure didn't.
So that makes it a full count now on Nolan Decker. See if we can get a hit or a walk here, Perry. Keep his on-base percentage up. That one's popped up. Third baseman Troxel is under it in foul territory, and he's got it. First out of the bottom of the second for the Millers. That'll bring up first baseman Jack Shade.
Shade hitting .288 on the season.
First baseman number 19, Jack Shade.
One down, nobody on. Shade takes that first ball outside, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch, he pops
Another
that
fly
one
ball.
See who's
That's a
gonna
high
have
fly
that.
ball
Yeah.
left field.
It's floating
Oh, he
around out
missed
there,
it. And Shade hustles down to second there.
He took off. Kind of reminded me of Pete Rose running out of play there, Perry, who
he
never
basically
quit.
I mean, he kept running no matter what.
I don't know why he had trouble with that ball because
there's
not
no
much
wind
there
at all.
But that's going to be a 2-base error.
But it puts a Miller's runner on second base here with 1 out.
That'll be an E7. First error of the game. Got a runner in scoring position here.
Strike
Aiden
to Ramsey.
Takes the first one.
Ramsey batting .254.
Ian Taylor just had trouble keeping his eye in that ball, Perry, and I don't know if maybe
I'm not sure.
if the lights interfered with him, you wouldn't think so at this time of day, but he kept moving around and back and forth.
He looked very uncomfortable.
Yes, he did. 1-2 now on 1-2 on Ramsey. Jack Shade in scoring position on second base.
One thing about Ramsey is he's got 4 doubles this year, so he can hit with power and a triple and a home run. So on his 18 hits, so
his batting average knocking on the 300 level. Evens count up, 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, 1 on. We're in the bottom of the second. No score so far. Swing and a miss. Ramsey goes down swinging. Second out of the inning. Second strikeout of the game for Davis Wagner. That'll bring up the catcher, Jacob Edwards. Edwards a 200 hitter.
But he's got 4 doubles and 2 home runs, so he can hit with power. Has 14 hits on the season.
0-1. Fouls that one back, 0-2. Wagner's been doing a nice job of getting out in front of the hitters, and even though he's only got 2 strikeouts, he's still
Shade getting a pretty good lead down there.
Had 2 of the 3 batters at 0-2. That one's going to fall
that's
in
gonna
there.
Score a run because
Shade
can go.
At home. That's going to be off to the right.
Miller's getting a run here. Shade.
Yep, Jacob Edwards gets the base hit in the ribby, and Jack Shade gets the score. So the Millers out to a 1-run lead now.
Edwards comes out, and the courtesy runner goes in. It's Logan Schaffner. Of course, we know what kind of speed Schaffner's got because we see him on the football field popping through that line of the Millers on his way to the end zone. So
Schaffner is on first. Is a courtesy runner for Jacob Edwards.
Josh Peaks
at the plate. Over to first, no play.
Peak in the first inning made a nice catch out in left field. He was right there.
Yeah. Another throw to first, not in time. Sam Tabor trying to hold Logan Schaffner on first base. Schaffner getting not a real big lead, but a decent lead. First pitch to Peak is up high and outside for ball 1. Peak, a junior. One and 0 on Peak. That one's outside, down to second. Will he get it? He got in there ahead of it.
Schaffner's got good speed.
So Logan Schaffner picks up a stolen base and gets into scoring position. And I believe the call on the pitch was a ball, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, 2-0.
So 2-0 on Peak. Now 2-1. Big swing and a miss. Schaffner on second in scoring position. One run, 1 hit, 1 error so far in this inning. Jack Shade reached on an error, ended up on second base. That one's high, 3-1. Davis Wagner has not walked anybody yet today. There he gets his first walk. And that'll bring up the designated hitter, Hunter Corbett.
Hunter batting .292. He's been the DH all season long. He's a senior.
He seems to be a pretty good situational hitter, Perry.
Yeah, he is. He has.
He's just the kind of guy that Justin Keever probably wants in the box, in that batter's box right now with two runners on base. Corbett takes the first one for a called strike.
Well, you got to think of it too, Brad. That's your 9th hitter, and he's hitting .292. So that's the kind of stuff you want, especially for your DH. So
Wagner working from the stretch. That one's fouled back.
0-2.
Corbett in the hole. Wagner in command right now at 0-2 with 2 outs. See if he tries to waste one here or pick at that outside corner, Perry. Went outside, but just a little bit too far outside on that slider. home plate umpire so far this evening has had a pretty true strike zone.
Yes, he has. He's really done a nice job back there.
A ball and 2 strikes on Hunter Corbett. Corbett steps out. He gets time. Wagner was just about ready to deliver that ball, and Corbett was probably lucky to get the time on that, Perry. Corbett steps back in. That one's a little low and outside. Evens up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Younger brother Trevor Corbett on deck if he can reach. The 2-2 pitch. That one's fouled back off to the right side. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 on. That one's popped into the air. Let's see, it's going to be a foul ball. Will they get there? Nice play there.
Nice play right there.
First baseman Sam Tabor had a dive for that ball, and he makes the catch.
Good concentration over there by Tabor. That's a tough ball to catch.
Yeah, that ball was tailing away from him, and he's running under it. That's a tough out. So in the bottom of the second for the Millers, 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, 2 left on the bases at the end of 2. Millers 1, Golden Eagles nothing. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Pitching change.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street Signs and Banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville, if you're from Fishers.
Well, before that it was 37A, and before that it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street Signs and Banners isn't on Logan Street anymore? It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville in Fishers. And before that it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street Signs and Banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
Well, Brad, we got a pitching change. Tommy Tallarico is now on the mound. He's a senior. He's pitched 6.2 innings this season. He's given up 6 hits and 4 runs and walked 3 and struck out 9. He's 1-0 on the season. This is his 4th appearance for the Miller for Tommy Tallarico, the senior.
Well, I think probably what we might see the rest of the evening here, Perry, is we might see some platoon-type pitching for the Millers. They're obviously going to save their aces for later this week when they play the Zionsville Eagles.
Well, I think they want to have all hands on deck if possibly. I mean, because right now with, Keever's pitched, 22 innings this season. He pitched 2 today here. I mean, they want everything available for these double header coming up with Zionsville on Wednesday and Thursday.
So it'll be the 7, 8, 9 batters up to the plate here for the Golden Eagles. First batter will be the right fielder, Quinn Morrow.
Tellerico's a lefty.
Of course, that also shows the other team a little bit different approach.
Yeah, absolutely.
That one's popped up. Will it be playable? That's the question. It's going to be, hits the roof of the dugout. Golden Eagles got a little pop on the roof there.
Let's talk a little bit about Dylan Keever. He came in, pitched 2 innings, gave up 1 hit, walked nobody, struck out 1, faced 6 batters, and threw 21 pitches and 12 for strikes. So did a nice job here tonight.
Yes, he did. The 1-1 pitch, that one's drilled into center field.
Ramsey's going back.
Aiden
nice catch.
Ramsey is right there, and he's got it. First out of the 3rd inning for the Golden Eagles. That'll bring up the shortstop, A.J. Nunley. Another one of those 300 hitters. I got him listed at 386.
Yes, it is.
Shortstop, AJ Nunley.
One down, nobody on here. Top of the third. Nunley takes a big swing at that one, misses. Actually tipped it foul. Either way, it's a strike. The 0-1 on the way from Tom Tallarico. A little bit inside. Evens it up at a ball and a strike. One pitch. There's a hot shot. That's going to go down near the corner.
Peak
Josh
keeps it in
Peak
front
is
of
over
him.
there quick. They're going to try this for. He's going to try to get to second.
Oh,
ooh, boy, he got
wow.
in there. I think what he did there, Perry, to beat that throw is I think he slid to the left side of the base.
I think so too. But that was a good.
Yeah.
Peak did a good job cutting that ball off out there in left field, and a good throw by him. And Riggs put the tag on in it, and the runner was just safe. I mean,
yeah. So Nunley's on base with a two-base hit.
Smith coming to bat here. He's hitting 310.
You can see why these guys have had a lot of success this year. They hit the ball well.
Yeah.
One down, one on in scoring position.
Ooh.
A little bit high on
Yeah, he was
Carson
trying to
Smith.
get that breaking pitch to fall in there.
And it did not break at all.
No.
What a nice view from center field tonight. The 1-0 pitch. Tallarico looking back.
Little low there.
Oh, boy, low again. Went from high to low. Golden Eagles with 2 hits and 1 error. Millers with 1-1 on 1 hit, no errors. We're in the top of the third.
Miller's lead 1-0.
That one clips the outside corner, makes it 2 balls and a strike. I question whether Nunley knew what kind of an arm he was going against with Josh Peak there, because that was a very close play at second base.
Yeah. 3-1.
The other thing that happened on that, when he hit that ball hard. And Peak didn't have to go very far to catch it, to catch it, but that ball was really drilled there into left field, so the ball got to Peak fairly quickly. 3-1 on Carson Smith, top of the order, due up next. Tallarico throws back to second. Riggs is there, but Nunley was right back on the base. He wasn't fooled at all. Couldn't catch him leaning. The 3-1, that one's fouled back. Off to the right side, makes it a full count. 1 down here, top of the third. Eagles threatening to tie this up here. Carson Smith up there with a full count. This is where Tallarico could really use a K here. Little high. That's the first. Is that the first or second walk of the game?
First.
First for the Eagles. Millers have got a walk. So the Eagles have got runners on first and second now with 1 down, and that'll bring up center fielder Will Freemion. He had a single to left field his first time up, then was caught stealing. 303 batter. Tallarico in a little bit of a jam here. Turns around to throw, but Aiden Reynolds wasn't back at the base yet. Nunley not getting a real big lead there at second. Probably about an average for a second base. Double steal. And Jacob Edwards went down to third to try to get the lead runner. And Nunley got in there under the tag. So now the Eagles have got runners at second and third with one out. One and 0 on Freemion. Nunley getting a good lead there at third. Freemion fouls that one off to the right. Evens up the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. We're in the top of the third. Eagles threatening. 1 down, 2 on. And we're going to have a meeting at the mound. While we have a meeting at the mound, Perry, why don't we talk about our friends from Yancey's Fine Apparel?
Absolutely, because
tis the season for Yancey's.
Yeah, it's prom time and wedding time, and Yancey's Fine Apparel and Tuxedo Rentals. It's been in business for over 50 years, located inside Noblesville Trophies. Enter the north side of the door or call Dan at 317-773-2973. That's Yancey's Fine Apparel and Tuxedo Rental. Coach Heaver, I'm sure, is just trying to settle down Tommy Tallarico.
Quentin Black is throwing in the bullpen for the Millers.
Black's a junior, and he's throwing 11.2 innings so far this season. Struck out 12. He had a nice outing last time out about a week ago.
So the meeting is over. Count is 1-1. 1 out, 2 on in scoring position. Will Freemion steps back in. Throw over to third. Nunley was going nowhere. He was standing about 5 feet from the base. I don't think he's going to go for a real long lead here, Perry, because I don't think anyone takes the bat out of Freemion's hands here.
Yeah, because you're at the top of the order now.
Yeah. That one's a little bit low.
Nice job behind the plate there by Edwards.
Yeah, he did a
blocking that ball.
He did a good job of getting down on his knees and making sure that ball did not get by him. But it makes it count 2 balls and a strike.
We got 1 out here.
Dangerous situation for the Millers.
But luckily, we're still early in the ball game.
Yes,
Brad.
we are. The 2-1 from Tallarico. It's a little bit inside, 3-1. The heck of it is for this Guerin Catholic batting order. Really doesn't get much better. You got a 354 batter, a 410 batter, and a 279 batter all waiting to get up here. The 3-1 pitch. That one's going to go into center field. Bounces right in front of Aiden Ramsey. That ball was hit so hard. And I think the runner at second, Smith, he wasn't sure whether that was going to be caught or not. I think either way, Nunley would have scored, even if it would have been an out. But so Freemion reaches on another single. He's 2 for 2.
Miller's going to make a change here.
And I believe we're going to be going with Quentin Black here.
Yeah, Black's coming in the ball game. He's number 17 for the Millers. He's pitched 11.2 innings, given up 6 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned runs, walked 5. But Brad, listen to this. In 11.2 innings, he's struck out 12 batters. He's faced 47 batters on the season. So Quint Black, the junior, is on the mound for the Millers.
Well, Tom Tallarico threw 17 pitches. He only managed to get 1 out. But once again, Perry, he was up there. And, you know, people always talk about the heart of the order for a team, but this Golden Eagles team, the heart of the order is batter 1 through 9. I mean, they've got some tremendous power out there.
I mean, their ninth batter bats .310. So.
Yeah, so that'll be it for Tom Tallarico. Quentin Black out there getting his
warm-ups here. Let's thank another one of our sponsors while we got time here. Church, Hidland, Anthem. In 1880, our neighbors, community leaders, businesses, and school districts have placed their trust in us to solve their most challenging legal issues. We have a rich history of helping our clients when they need it the most. Give us a call at 317-773-2190 or check them out on their website, cchalaw.com.
Well, Quentin Black comes in here, Perry. He'll have runners on first and third. They'll be the responsibility of the previous pitcher. But I'm sure that Black would just love to have a nice 6-4-3 or 4-6-3 double play here.
Absolutely.
Get out of this inning. And
runners on the corner here. Will be interesting to see the strategies coming up here.
Ian Taylor lined hard out to left field to Josh Peak his first time up. Not real deep to Peak, but if he does that again, chances are maybe the Eagles can take the lead here. Over to third, over to second. They've got him in a rundown. And they finally get.
What a great play there.
Oh,
really.
Yeah.
That was a good job done by the Millers there.
That was a great fake.
Did you get all that?
Well, let's see. That went like 1 to 1 to 3 to 6 to 3 to 4 to 3. About 5 or 6 tosses back
1,
there.
4, 6, 3. Craig Atkins says.
Okay, so we're 1, 4, 6, 3. Caught stealing for the second out. That's a big out for the Millers.
Absolutely.
So Ian Taylor finally faces a pitch. It's 1-0. That's a fastball right at the knees on the outside corner of the plate.
I'll tell you what, though, the one thing about that is, Craig, that, and you know as well as I do, when you play in a Hoosier Crossroad Conference and you have the coaches that we have here, that's a play that is practiced all the time.
Most definitely.
Our Seitzes, Cherries, Benells, Moores, they all do that.
Yep, they do. 3-1 now on Ian Taylor. He lined out to left field his first time up. Makes it a full count, 3-2. And Perry, that was one of the best executed rundowns with a runner on third that I've seen in a long time, because the Millers never lost the fact that you had a runner on third, and they just executed it perfectly and managed to freeze Carson Smith there at third base. There's a blast. Nice
Oh,
play.
what a catch by Decker out there in right field.
Nolan Decker saves the day. I thought that was going to drop in there again, Perry, for a hit, but Decker makes a great diving catch. So in the third for the Golden Eagles, there's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 left on the bases. We are in the middle of the third, tied up at 1 apiece. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Carpenter Realtor, Jamie Carmesino. Jamie is a full-service home-time realtor who is committed to helping you navigate your real estate market. Have questions about buying or selling your home? Call Carmo for help today, 317-490-3735. What about Blades Audio Video Security? It is Indiana's premier K-12 audio video security provider. Blades AVS is a design-build firm, provides high-quality solutions that are designed, engineered, installed, and warranted by our team of experts. Over 18 years, we have been helping schools and local business see and hear more clearly. We've added securing your facilities to how we can serve you. So whether it is your sound system, your displays, your network, or your building security, ask how our experienced Blades Audio Video Security team could serve your business.
Well, Perry, we were talking a little bit earlier about strategy for this game and the fact that the Millers have got 2 huge games coming up later this weekend against Zionsville. Well, I'm just looking at the schedule here for Guerin Catholic. They've got 1 game left between now and when they start the sectional, and they'll start the sectional on the 24th. Yeah. They have a game later this week against Lawrence Central, so you can understand their philosophy toward this game compared to the Millers. Millers playing maybe a little bit conservative on the pitching, but the Golden Eagles, I think they want this game big time.
Oh, most definitely. I mean, this is one of the top 4A teams in the state of Indiana, and the Noblesville Millers, and for a 3A Guerin to come in here and beat the Millers is a big plus for them.
Yes, it would be a big feather in their camp. Guerin is number 2 in 3A this week according to PBR, so
they're only behind Jasper.
Yep. A ball and 2 strikes on the leadoff batter, Trevor Corbett. Corbett sends that one into right field for his first hit of the game. Second hit for the Millers. It's that one on a 1-2 pitch, Perry. That's good batting.
You know, you got to remember, Corbett's only a sophomore, okay? And last season as a freshman, he hit .406.
Yeah. And here comes Aiden Reynolds, the Fab Freshman of the Year for the Millers. You can always tell when he's up there. You don't even have to look at his uniform.
Well, that's because of his bat.
His pink bat. He loves that pink bat.
Wagner better keep an eye. Corbett's getting a pretty good lead over there. He's
throw over to first. Corbett definitely back in time. That one's inside. 2 balls and a strike. Corbett has 8 stolen bases on the season. 2-0 pitch. That was
that's right up the middle.
Field, right over the outstretched arm of Carson Smith. And Millers are coming back with vengeance here in the bottom of the third. 2 batters and 2 base hits. That'll bring up Bryce Riggs. He flew out to Quinn Morrow in right field his last time up. Morrow made a really nice play on that ball. Miller's threatening to get that run back that they gave up in the top of the third.
They got a pretty good start here with runners on first and second.
Yes, they do, and they got speedy runners out there too. Squared to bunt, but he did get the ball bat back in time. It's called ball 1.
Riggs, the batter for the Millers. He's a senior. He's headed to Eastern Illinois next year to play baseball.
Davis turns to throw back to second. The only one on second base was Trevor Corbett. There's a bunt
that's
down
a
the third
pretty good
base line.
bunt right
That's gonna
there
be a
now.
Great bunt. Is he going to get him or not?
Yeah, no.
He's safe. Throw was a little bit wide, but Perry, I think he had that beat out.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That'll be a base hit. 3 batters, 3 base hits so far for the Millers here in the bottom of the third. And that's going to bring up Nolan Decker.
That was a great play right there.
Yes, it was.
You know, it was a good bunt right down that third base by Riggs. No one was covering third base, so they couldn't get the lead runner. The only person that had a chance is Riggs to get. Riggs has got good speed here.
First pitch to Nolan Decker. Hits the outside corner for strike 1. Millers with a great opportunity. No outs, the bases loaded. That one's high. Wagner's still working fairly quickly with the bases loaded.
Yeah, he is.
From the windup with the bases loaded. That one's right over the heart of the plate, makes it 1-2. Nice breaking ball there. Jack Shade on deck. Miller's looking to take the lead back here in the bottom of the third. That one's hit in the air off to the left side, over the bleachers. Nice sized crowd here tonight.
Well, I mean, this is, everybody's neighborhood, really.
Yeah, yep. Lots of Miller fans to our left.
Lots of Guerin Catholic fans here.
Yep. That one just barely misses. 2-2 on Nolan Decker. That was a hard pitch to take, Perry. That was close. The 2-2 from Wagner. That one's low and inside, makes it a full count. Nowhere to put him.
Ball 4, he walked
high
it.
and outside. So Nolan Decker gets the walk, and he's going to get the RBI as Trevor Corbett crosses the plate. That'll put Aiden Reynolds on third, Bryce Riggs on second, and Decker on first with the walk. So the Millers have taken the lead back at 2-1.
Jack Shade coming to the plate. He has 4 doubles and 3 triples and 1 home run on the season, along with 19 hits.
He launched a high fly ball into left field that
this was misjudged.
Yeah,
I mean,
Ian Taylor
no,
just for some reason or another he just misjudged that,
yeah.
And Shade ended up on second base and scored the first Miller run. Ball and a strike on the senior. That one's a little bit high, 2-1.
Wagner seems a little bit frustrated on the mound.
Yes, he
there
does.
A little bit.
Yeah, he seems a little flustered. No action in the bullpen so far, though. That one's outside, 3-1. Shade, another one of those good situational hitters.
Yeah. 3-1, but he'll be very picky on this strike.
Ooh, had a big swing and a miss. That looked like it might have been a little high and inside. Works it to a full count. No outs, 1 run in. 3 hits and a walk so far here in the bottom of the third. Shade takes that
another
one
walked in.
outside. So Shade gets a run batted in as Reynolds crosses the plate. Riggs moves over to third. Decker is now on second. That puts Aiden Ramsey at the plate.
Center fielder, number 27, Aiden Ramsey.
Ramsey struck out swinging in the second. That one hits the outside corner. We're in the bottom of the third. 2 runs in so far for the Millers. No outs. The bases are loaded.
The ball was low there and inside.
Evens it up at 1-1. That one's hit off to the right side. As you can see by that picture, a lot of foul territory here at Dunker Field.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a great ballpark.
1-2 on Ramsey. He bounces it. Third baseman comes home. Are they going to get the double play?
And
yes,
they
do.
Did. That's a big play right there for him.
So that's going to be a 5-3 or 5-2-3 double play. Is Ramsey is the second out of the inning. And Bryce Riggs is forced at.
That was a big break for Wagner here.
Yes, it was.
Oh, hit him.
Jacob Edwards takes one for the team.
I would say that Logan Schaffner is coming in to run, courtesy runner, for the catcher, Edwards.
As he did last inning. Josh Peak will step in. Peak walked in the second. This will be the 8th Miller to bat here in the inning. Bases are loaded. 2 down. 3 in, so 2 runners in, 2 runs in, 3 hits. 1-0 on Peak. That's a belt high fastball for making it 1-1. Wagner got his wish on the double play there earlier. It was well executed. Big swing and a miss by Peak. He's there at 2-2 now. Miller's taking the lead back at 3-1. Where that top of the third was precarious for the Millers. And Peak goes down swinging.
Wow, they really got out of a big hole here with the Guerin Catholic, as the Millers did the last inning.
So in the bottom of the third for the Millers, 2 runs on 3 hits. There were no errors. 3 left on the bases. The end of 3 now. Noblesville Millers 3, Guerin Catholic Golden Eagles 1. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake. Yeah.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got a counter right here. Isn't this where you place the orders?
We sell trophies, we sell plaques, we do embroidery. No food.
You got carry-out?
Unlike the internet, everything that you need we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
You know, Jim, I'll be back tomorrow to pick it all up.
We'll wait for you.
Don't wait long.
Welcome back to Dunker Field. As you can see there in the scoreboard, Millers with a 3-1 lead moving into the top of the 4th. Third inning was a productive inning for both teams.
Yeah, absolutely. And some big plays, big plays.
Yeah, not only good offense, but a lot of good defense in that. Eagles have got the 3, 4, and 5 batters coming up in their order. It'll be Davis Wagner, the pitcher, Sam Tabor, and Tate Troxel in to face Quinn Black. That one's popped sky high.
Decker will take it.
Decker comes in. He takes it. I thought at first Riggs was going to have that, but that was
Decker
so
felt
high.
like he had the.
Yeah, he had a better angle on it.
Yeah.
And so 1 pitch and 1 out. Davis Wagner goes down.
That side over there with Riggs and Decker on that right side of the infield is awful. I mean, the right side of the field is awful good.
Yeah. Sam Tabor at the plate. First pitch is ball 1 to Tabor. Tabor lined out to second baseman Bryce Riggs his last time at bat. Riggs made a beautiful play there at second base to snag that ball. Two and one.
Brad, I'll have to brag on that center field camera, that new center field camera we got. That is a beautiful picture.
Yes, it is. It is. The 2-1, a little bit high, 3-1. And just think, all of our viewers can watch that camera starting next week. Softball sectionals, baseball sectionals.
Yeah, we'll be doing
busy.
Saturday games and Monday games, so we'll be doing the semifinals and finals of the baseball section.
Yep.
He walked him.
So Tabor reaches on a walk. That'll bring up Tate Troxel. Troxel struck out swinging in the second inning.
Troxel's a big boy, Brad. Ball gets by.
Yep, throw over to first, gets by, and it looks like
he's going to third.
Tabor's going to probably be in there standing, which he is.
Yeah.
That'll be a throwing error on the pitcher. And E1. If Sam Tabor ends up over on third base, now with one out. Both teams now with an error. Did he check it in time? Nope, they say he did. Well, Troxel's up there.
Kiefer's going to question that a little bit, maybe. No,
he's
going to go out and talk to Black.
Yep, he's talking to Quentin Black.
Said, settle down here. Is there anybody warming up down there, Brad?
Yes, there is. Let me see who that is down there. That is number 29 for the Millers. I don't have him on the roster. Must be a JV player. Let's see if I can find the other roster here, Perry.
Ball low.
Well, I don't see a 29 anywhere on any of the rosters. Unless it's 28, and I don't see a 28 on any of the rosters either. We'll have to see who that is. 2-0 on Troxel. Troxel hits that one foul. Next pitch from Black is outside. That makes it 3-1. One down. That one's low. Second walk in a row by Quentin Black. That brings the catcher Bryson Dorsey to the plate.
Catcher 14, Bryson Dorsey.
Becca Doan is warming out for the Millers.
He's off the JV Black for the Millers.
First pitch is swing and foul back.
He's a 6'3" freshman warming up right now.
2 on, runners at first and third, one down, 0-1. That one's a little outside, evens up the count on Bryson Dorsey. Davis Wagner started out with a fly ball to left field in the first pitch. Will Shade have a play on this?
Yeah.
He's got it. Jack Shade had a good angle on that ball, Perry. And
yeah, he had a pretty beat on it. He was right on it.
2 down now here in the top of the 4th. Quinn Morrow steps in. He flew out to center field his last time up, leading off the 3rd inning. Golden Eagles with runners at the corners and 2 down. A little bit outside. 1-0. We're in the top of the 4th. Eagles with 1 in scoring position, another one on first. That one's inside.
2-0.
Breckett Doan loosening up down in the bullpen.
Ball 3.
A little bit high. 3-0 now on Morrow. 2 down, runners on first and third. Be nice to just see a little ground ball to one of the infielders here, Perry. That one hits the inside corner of the plate, makes it 3-1. The 3-1 pitch.
Ooh.
That one's a little bit outside, so the bases are now loaded. 3 walks so far in this inning. No hits. 2 flyouts.
Going to be a change in the Miller lineup in the pitching department.
Well, we're making the change, Perry. Let's hear from one of our great Hamilton County television sponsors.
Well, what about Yancey's Fine Apparel? It's prom time and wedding time. Graduation's coming up, so get your your apparel and tuxedo rentals from Yancey's Apparel. They've been doing business in Noblesville for over 50 years. Located inside Noblesville Trophies. Enter the north side door or call Dan at 317-773-2973. What about Bassin Solutions? Want to be a part of a cutting-edge business? Bassin Solutions is hiring. Voted one of the best places to work in Indiana. We're a growing team making an impact on the community and the world. As a Toyota Advanced Logistics company, Bassin Solutions is committed to our employees, offering a comprehensive benefit package and career growth potential. We're recruiting for our corporate headquarters in Carmel and our manufacturing facilities in Westfield and Greenfield. Apply now at BassinSolutions.com. When we work, the world works.
Well, you know, Perry, Bastin Solutions has made a big commitment to the community here. Going to be building a brand new facility on the south side of Noblesville, just off of 146th Street. That's a great addition to
absolutely
to the community. This whole area in Hamilton County just continues to grow and grow and grow and grow and grow.
Well, let's see what. Well, not a whole lot of information. Beckett Doan is 6'3" freshman. He plays on the JV Black and pitches down there. So let's see what the young freshman can do here.
Kind of platoon pitching here this evening. For the
well,
Millers.
we've already talked about a little bit of with the situation coming up here on Wednesday and Thursday with the Zionsville Eagles and the Hoosier Crossroad Conference at stake, okay?
Well, we're not saying that this game is not important.
Oh, no, not at all. Not at all.
Shape, or form,
but conference is a big-time thing for Noblesville and all the Hoosier Crossroad Conference.
And all, if the Millers can win one of those games against Zionsville, they're at least guaranteed a tie.
Yes. And we know in the Hoosier Crossroad Conference you're just tied. There's no playoffs or, there's
no,
more than one team in first place.
Yep. It's just a tie period. It's not there's no tiebreaker. First pitch hit the dirt from Doan, and Jacob Edwards did a fantastic job of blocking that, Perry, to keep that runner on third. A.J. Nunley up there. He had a two-base hit his first time up. Another one inside. Edwards walks up to the front of the batting circle there and just kind of gives Doan the old sign, just calm down.
I'm pretty sure that Doan's pretty nervous. He's a freshman. He's coming in here with bases loaded.
Yeah, tough situation
against one of the top teams in 3A baseball.
Yep.
Only team right now ranked above them is Jasper, who is Jasper. What, 3 years ago they beat Fishers in the championship game in 4A.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
I guess it was 2, wasn't it?
I believe so. Yeah, 3 years ago we didn't have a championship game. 2-0 on Nunley. That's a little bit low. Looked like a good pitch from up here, but looked just like it was just a shade low. Edwards could not frame that one. That one he gets a strike called on. 3 balls and a strike, and I'll bet Nunley is just going to stand up there and...
Yeah, he's going to take another pitch for sure.
Yeah. That one's high. That's going to be the 4th walk of the inning. No hits in this inning. That'll move Quinn Morrow over to second. Tate Troxel over to third.
You know, the one amazing thing about this, Brad, we're in the 4th inning, and that was the 3rd run that's been walked in today.
Yes, it is. So Sam Tabor gets credit for the score, and that'll bring up Carson Smith. Smith had a double his first time up.
And you got to think, Coach Nunley down there's got him taken right now. I mean, you know, somebody's got to throw a strike.
Miller's got another pitcher warming up down there. Swing and a miss, evens it up at 1-1. 2 outs. Bases are loaded here in the top of the 4th. 1 run in. The 1-1 pitch. That one's fouled straight back. Miller's trying to stop this bleeding here. Smith, the 7th batter of the inning to face Miller pitching. The 1-2 pitch. That one gets by. That's going to easily score Tate Troxel. That's going to be a wild pitch to score the run. So both of these runs have come as a result of either walks or wild pitches. That's going to put runners at second and third with 2 outs. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Carson Smith.
We're tied up here 3-3.
The 2-2 pitch. A little bit inside. Makes it a full count. Top of the order coming up if Smith reaches. There's a pop-up. That's in foul territory. Shade is chasing it down, but
it's out of play.
It's going to be out of play. That ball took off. I thought he might have a play on it, Perry, but it tailed off well into the seats over there. So the count remains 3-2, 2 down, 2 on. Both have been scoring position. We're tied at 3 here in the top of the 4th. Pitch from Doan. That one gets away, and we're going to have another run scored here. Another wild pitch, and Quinn Morrow scores to give the Eagles the lead. That'll put Nunley on third, Carson Smith on first with the walk. That's the 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth walk of the inning. On top of a wild pitch or two and an error. Millers just have not been able to get these guys out in this inning, Perry. 4-3 now in favor of the Golden Eagles. Top of the order coming back up. Premion steps in. He's 2 for 2 today, 2 singles. Did get caught stealing in the first inning. Runners at first and third, 2 down. First pitch to Freemion. Breaking ball, strike 1.
2 outs here.
Miller's
Guerin Catholic scored 3 runs this inning, and they take the lead 4-3 here in the top of the 4th inning.
Millers need this out right now, Perry. Keep this close. Freemion thought that was a little bit inside, but umpire thought different. He's in the hole at 0-2. With a hitter like him, I don't think that 0-2 makes any difference.
No.
Doan whirled the throw down to second when Carson Smith took off. Never did go with the ball. Probably a wise move on his part. 0-2 on Freemion. That one's popped high in the air in foul territory. Catcher Edwards and the third baseman Corbett
made the catch.
They almost had a meeting of the minds there, but Corbett makes the play.
Well, Corbett had the best position on it.
So in the inning for the Golden Eagles, there were 3 runs on no hits, 1 error, 2 left on the bases. Middle of the 4th, Eagles 4, Millers 3.
Hamilton County Sports Authority. The Hamilton County Sports Authority is the county's official sports corporation that works to create positive impact and community impact by attracting and supporting and developing sporting events, facilities, and clubs for Hamilton County, Indiana. Hamilton County Sports Authority works include bid development, financial assistance, event management support, leadership consultation to grow opportunities in sports for the county, the cities of Carmel, Fishers, Noblesville, and Westfield. Learn more at HamiltonCountySports.com.
What a great organization to support, Perry. And
oh, absolutely.
I'll bet you almost every player on this field went through some kind of youth sports activity.
Absolutely.
We're through 3.5 innings. Millers did have a 3-1 lead going into the top of the 4th, but they gave up 3 runs here in the top of the 4th. They're down by 1 right now. The 9, 1, and 2 batters coming up for Justin Kiever here in the bottom of the 4th. It'll be designated hitter Hunter Corbett stepping in first. Davis Wagner still on the mound. He's thrown 65 pitches so far. That one misses, 1-0. Second and third innings where the Millers scored all of their runs. See what they can do here in the the bottom of the 4th. 1-1 now on Hunter Corbett. That one hits the outside corner. He's in the hole at 1-2. There's a shot to the third baseman, Proxel. He gets it over to first. He was pulled off the base. Well, they give him a hit or an error on that one. Let's see what the official scorer is going to call that one. That was a close play at first. And they do give the Millers a hit, I believe. So that'll be a base hit for Hunter Corbett. We're going to have a pinch runner for Corbett. Connor Seago is out to run for him.
And now to the plate, third baseman number 2, Trevor Corbett.
So Seago is on first base as a pinch runner for Corbett. Trying to get a little bit more speed on the bases here.
Corbett last time up got a base hit.
Trevor Corbett at the plate now. First pitch is fouled back.
In fact, the last inning, these next 3 batters all got back-to-back hits.
Throw over to first, back in time. Ball does get away just a few feet from Tabor. Not far enough away
for Seago
to advance. 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Millers. Another throw over to first. Seago back in plenty of time. 4 runs on 3 hits and 1 error for the Golden Eagles. Eagles scored all 3 of those runs in that last inning, in the top of the inning, without the benefit of a hit. 71st pitch of the game for Wagner. Evens up the count at a ball and a strike. That one's high, 2-1. Corbett tried to bunt his way aboard in the first inning. Another throw over to first, back in plenty of time. Connor Seago. Looks like it could be a double play right over the glove of Carson Smith. And the Millers are going to have runners on first and third. We're going to have to see how they're going to score that one, Perry. That was a hard hit ball.
They may give it a hit, but I don't know.
No, they do give that a hit.
So that's the second base hit for Trevor Corbett.
He's
runners on the corner here.
2 for 3 now. 1 runner in scoring position. First 2 batters have reached. Looked like Carson Smith had that one, but it was over to his, I believe it was to his right, and he was trying to reach across, and he just could not get that glove across in time. It was a hard hit ball.
First pitch was a strike there.
This is Aiden Reynolds. Reynolds has a hit and a strikeout so far. 0-2 now on Reynolds. Freshman shortstop for the Millers. Throw over to first. A little bit closer, but not in time. As Trevor Corbett is back. That one gets away. Trevor Corbett, scampers on down to second. So the Millers have got runners in scoring position now.
On both second and third.
Yeah, second and third. No outs. There is some action down there in the Golden Eagle bullpen. That one's outside, makes it 2-2. No outs, 2 on, both runners in scoring position. Aiden Reynolds up there with a 2-2 count. That one's way outside, makes it a full count. That one's bounced foul. Nate Gimmelspacher is loosening up in the bullpen for the Eagles. As Davis Wagner has now thrown 79 pitches, full count on Reynolds. That one's high. So Reynolds walks. That loads up the bases for Bryce Riggs. And here comes Keith Nunley out. Going to be a little conference on the mound here, Perry. So let's hear from one of our great Hamilton County television
Absolutely.
sponsors.
Let's do that. Celebrating over 30 years, Logan Street Signs and Banners specialize in that last-minute signage and banners, serving Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. You can contact them at 317-773-7200 or check them out on their website, loganstreetsigns.com. What about Noblesville Trophies? That offers a large range of products, including sports trophies and corporate awards. Noblesville Trophies provides you with that same-day service for those last-minute decisions. Contact them at 317-773-7391 or check them out on their website, noblesvilletrophies.com.
Well, Perry, the Golden Eagles have given the Noblesville Millers a golden opportunity here.
That's right.
No outs, the bases are loaded. Eagles up by 1 right now. And Bryce Riggs steps in. He's 1 for 2 so far today. First pitch to Riggs. Gets the called strike. That's pitch number 81 for Davis Wagner. That one's outside. Makes it a ball and a strike. That one's high, 2-1. Gremmelsbacher appears to be about ready to go here in the Eagle bullpen. There's a pop-up. That's going to be out of play. Evens the count of 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch, that's popped up.
That's the infield fly.
Shortstop A.J. Nunley makes the play for the first out. Nolan Decker steps up. Fouled out to the third baseman, walked in the third inning.
Walked in a run.
Bases are loaded here. That one gets away. Not far enough away. You got to give Bryson Dorsey credit.
He did a good job behind the plate there.
Yeah, he did. I don't think he knew where that ball went at first, and then he spotted it behind Decker.
Good job by
Boy,
Dorsey.
he got over there quickly.
That's tough when you have that left-handed batter there, too.
Two and 0. The 2-0. 3-0. Got to believe here that if
I guarantee you Decker's taking.
Yeah, most definitely. Gets the strike called, but I've also got to believe that if Davis Wagner does not get an out here,
yeah, he's probably going.
He's probably going to be taking a little rest. That one hits the inside corner. Took it from a 3-0 to a 3-2. Millers have the bases loaded, down by 1. Base hit here scores at least 1. That one's fouling out of play, almost into the locker room there behind third base. Still 3-2. Connor Seago is on third. Trevor Corbett on second. Swing and a
Struck
miss.
him out. Big out right there.
That is a huge out.
2 outs now. Wagner gets himself out of a big hole, coming from 3-0 with bases loaded, striking out Decker.
That's his 4th strikeout of the night. Jack Shade steps in. Walked, and he reached on an error in the second. Eventually scored the Millers' first run. 1-0 on Shade. That one hits the inside corner, just about belled high. That was a nice pitch.
Yeah, it was. Really good pitch.
Wagner still working quite rapidly here. Another strike on Shade. That one's popped up foul right over us.
Score 4-3. Guerin in the lead here. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Millers with an opportunity to tie or go ahead here. Shade can make the play. That's popped up, out of play. Off to the left once again. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes on senior first baseman Jack Shade. We're in the bottom of the 4th. First 2 innings went very quickly here. The 3rd and 4th have dragged on forever. There's a shot off the hand. Are they going to have a play? They got it. Oh, my.
What a big play right there.
You got to credit Davis Wagner with making an excellent play on that. He knocked that ball down. He had knocked that ball down, Perry. That would have easily been 2 runs.
Yep, you're right.
So in the bottom of the 4th for the Millers, there's no runs on 2 hits, no errors. 3 left on the bases at the end of 4. Eagles 4, Millers 3. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street Signs and Banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville, if you're from Fishers.
Well, before that it was 37A, and before that it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street Signs and Banners isn't on Logan Street anymore? It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street Signs and Banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
Welcome to the press box at Dunker Field. I'm Brad. This is Perry. It's we're through 4, Perry, and we got a 1-run game here. This has been quite an exhibition here.
Yeah, basically we've what is this? What, the 5th pitcher for the Millers, or?
Yes, it is, I believe.
No,
it's still,
4th.
No, it's still Bennett Doan.
Doan's still pitching here. So 4 pitchers for the Millers.
Breckett Doan. So the Eagles sent 8 players to the plate in the 4th. Miller's hoping to make it a 3-up, 3-down inning here. Ian Taylor, the left fielder, steps in. Swing and a miss. Oh and 1. It was a little bit outside. Ties it up at 1 and 1.
Little high.
2 and 1. Good experience for these young pitchers, Perry, but they've got to really, I imagine they got a few butterflies.
Oh, absolutely.
That one makes it a 3 and 1 count.
But the one thing about it, if you don't get to pitch varsity ball, you're never going to get the butterflies out. So.
Yeah. Yep. Millers do have some activity down in their bullpen. That one hits the outside corner, makes it a full count.
Right now, I'm sure Coach Sonny has got him taking quite a bit here.
I would think so. With these young pitchers that the Millers are throwing here. The full count pitch on the way. That one's popped up. Jack Shade is running in for it. He's got it.
What a catch by Shade there. And he had to get out of the way of Edwards' body too.
Well, we could hear him calling it all the way up here.
Yeah.
But a good play by Shade, and of course he's the one who should have made that catch. He had the right angle on it. So there's one down here in the top of the fifth. Davis Wagner, who is still the pitcher, he's thrown 99 pitches in this game, Perry. Wagner takes the first one high and outside for ball one. Grounded to the shortstop and flew out to right field. That one's high, pop up. Who's going to call it?
Ramsey.
Center fielder Ramsey has got it.
I really like the talking out there in the
Yeah.
field. I mean, you could tell the left fielder and the shortstop and the center fielder are all chatting because
that is so important. Sam Tabor steps in. He's walked and lined out to the second baseman, Brace Riggs. 1-0. Two and 0. Hard to believe the regular season is just
yes, it is.
ending this
really
week already.
Is.
That one hits the strike zone, makes it 2 balls and a strike.
Doan's kind of settled down here a little bit.
That one's going to drop. Yep, it's going to drop in there right in front of Nolan Decker. And Sam Tabor.
I think the situation there with a 4-3 ball game, had there been runners on, maybe Decker would have gambled for that.
Yeah.
But he realized that the situation he was in, he needed to keep the ball in front of him because the way that ball was hit, it could have got away from him.
Yeah, it almost bounced. It almost took a funny bounce, and I thought it might have gotten by him, Perry, but he made a good play on it and held him to a single. 2 down, 1 on. Troxel at the plate, swings and misses.
That's a nice pitch right there by.
He struck out and walked. Did score one of the runs in the 4th inning. We're in the top of the 5th. Troxel swings. He's in the hole at 0-2. That one went almost straight back into the screen to our right. Couldn't ask for a nicer night for a ball game.
Yeah, at least it's not cold and rainy and windy. And
how many of those have we run into this year? Too many.
Oh, ball got away from Edwards here.
That's
possibly.
No.
No.
Yeah, it's going to put Tabor on second base. I didn't see whether that bounced in or if that just got away from him or.
I'm not really sure, but it's really tough, you know. Edwards is not used to catching Doan. I mean, he's not seen him.
Doesn't know what to expect.
To expect, and if what he called and what Doan threw is different, a lot of things can go into it.
The 1-2 pitch fouled straight back once again. Count remains 1-2 on Tate Troxel. Troxel only a freshman, batting .317. That one's inside. Evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
So you basically got freshman against freshman.
Yeah. 2 outs, 1 on. Top of the 5th. The pitch from Doan. That one's fouled back again off to the right. Troxel.
2-2-2 here.
Yeah, Troxel battling him.
Yeah. Pretty good battle between two young freshmen here that we're going to get to see a bunch in their careers.
Yeah, we sure will. I'm looking forward to it. The 2-2 pitch. Fouled back again.
Good job by Troxel up there because he gave him kind of an off-speed pitch this year.
Yeah.
This time to try to catch him, and
he managed to protect the plate that time. Another 2-2 pitch.
Swung on ground ball.
Riggs scoops it up, sends it over to Shade. And the Eagles are down in the third for the third out. In the top of the fifth of the Eagles, no runs, one hit, no errors, one left on the bases. Middle of the fifth, score Eagles 4, Millers 3.
Gato Electric is the highest performing national contractor of excellence since 1984. Excuse me. The success continues to be built upon the cornerstone of reliable resources and reliable outcomes. Insights fueled by our genuine care for people. Gato Electric, along with Chuck Goodrich, President and CEO, are proud sponsors of Hamilton County sports. What about community health? Are you struggling with lingering injuries, or do you have trouble doing the things you love to do because of injury? Don't let sprains and strains keep you down. Make an appointment with Community Sports Medicine Physician. Visit ecommunity.sports for more information.
Perry, you got a pitching change here for the Golden Eagles. It'll be Nate Grimmelspacher on the mound now.
Grimmelspacher has pitched 18 innings for Guerin Catholic. He struck out 16, has walked 4, given up 19 hits and 14 runs. He has an ERA of 4.67.
So the book on Davis Wagner is closed for the night. He gave up 3 runs on 6 hits. All 3 of the, well, one of those runs was an unearned run, the run that Jack Shade scored in the second inning. So officially gives up 2 earned runs. But he will, if the Golden Eagles go on to win this game, he will be the pitcher of record.
He threw 100 pitches and 58 for strike, faced 23 batters.
So the Millers will be sending the 6, 7, and 8 batters in Justin Keever's batting order up. It'll be Aiden Ramsey, Jacob Edwards, and Hunter Corbett, I would assume, will re-enter. Millers are down by 1 here in the bottom of the 5th. This is just the kind of battle we expected it would be, Perry. First pitch to Ramsey is hit high in the air. Who's going to get to that? It looks like it's going to be the
shortstop.
Shortstop finally gets it. So A.J. Nunley, one pitch, 1 out. They'll bring up catcher Jacob Edwards.
Now the catcher, number 9, Jacob Edwards.
Edwards has walked and struck out in this game. Been a lot of walks in this game tonight by both teams. One and 0. Well hit ball to left field. Left fielder is back there, and he's got it.
Catch. Nice catch out there.
No doubt about that one on the part of Ian Taylor. He was the one who had an air charge to him on Jack Shade's fly ball earlier in the game.
But he had the beat on it. You could tell
yeah.
he had it under control. Josh Peak, the batter for the Millers now. He walked and struck out.
Yeah, 3 pitches and 2 outs so far for Grimmelsbacher. That one's outside, ball 1. Peak is walked and struck out. The 1-0 pitch on the way. A little bit inside, 2-0. Peak can reach. It'll be Hunter Corbett coming up next. That's 3-0, or rather, 3-0.
Grimmelsbacher looked really, really good those first 2 batters. He's kind of struggled here on the third bat.
Did.
There he got it.
Got one of them. 3-1. Peak the left fielder tonight.
Strike 2.
Works him all the way to the full count. Went from 3-0 to 3-2.
You know, we've seen that a bunch tonight.
Yes, we have. And a lot of pitches thrown tonight.
Yes.
That one's popped up in foul territory. Oh, Golden Eagles are chasing. That goes just barely over the fence. Tate Troxa was chasing that thing down, and I thought for a moment there, unless he was hoping that he knew where he was at, because he looked like he could run full speed into that fence there. Still a full count on Josh Peak. That one's well hit into left center field. I don't know if anybody's going to get to it or not.
No, he missed that.
He missed that. And
Peak's turning on. He's going in.
Oh, they're calling him out. They called him out on that play, Perry. I thought that ball got away, but it did not.
Yeah, because I thought he ran to the fence to.
Yeah, but the field umpire called him out on the fly out. Well, I'm going to give it a fly out 7.
That's right.
In the bottom of the 5th for the Millers, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on the bases at the end of 5. Score remains Guerin Catholic Golden Eagles 4, Noblesville Millers 3. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville, if you're from Fishers.
Well, before that it was 37A, and before that it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore? It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that, it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
Well, we're back here at the dunk. The Millers have got a new pitcher coming in. Garrick Addison is pitching. He's a 5'11 junior. He's another player up off the JV. Will be pitching here in the top of the 6th inning?
Yeah. Yes.
The 6th inning. Also, the Millers have Blake Widget out in left field for the Millers, number 24. He's a 5'9 junior. So a couple of substitutions for the Millers out there.
So what can you probably don't have too much information on Mr. Addison, do we?
No, we don't have any information off Addison because he hasn't pitched any varsity. He's been on JV Black the entire season, him and Doan both.
So I believe he'll be the, fifth pitcher of the game?
Yes.
And he's going to be facing Bryson Dorsey, Quinn Morrison, and A.J. Nunley in the top of the sixth. Also in left field, Blake Widget is in there now, replacing Josh Peak. First
pitch for a ball.
Yep.
Doan pitched 1.1 innings. He faced 7 batters.
That one's
Pop
fouled
fly
off.
out of play. Faced 7 batters. He threw 35 pitches, 19 for strikes. Once he got settled down, he looked pretty good that second inning.
He did a nice job. 1 ball, 1 strike. Top of the sixth. That one goes all the way back to the fence. Just going to be ball 2. 2-1. Dorsey is 0 for 2. Fly out and a ground out. That's popped high in the air. Trevor Corbett going back
in the
for it.
catch
He's got
there.
it. Hey, those two got to quit meeting like that.
Yeah. That's the second time they've been pretty tight. But, Edwards gets over there. For a catcher, he covers a lot of ground. He really does.
He's very mobile.
He's had a couple down here on the first base line and 2 here on the third base line that he's got to. So.
Quinn Morrow steps in. Flown out to center and walked.
Addison gets his first batter and first out of his varsity career here.
Morrow scored the go-ahead run for the Eagles in the fourth. 0-1. That one gets away, evens it up at 1-1.
Eric Hazerson he throws hard. I mean, he just lets it fly. Ooh.
That looked like a pretty good pitch, but it missed.
2-1. It must have been a little high.
Addison with the 2-1 pitch. There's a ground ball to third. Scooped up. Nice
play
wow.
by Corbett.
Trevor Corbett had to move way over to his left. And then he had to fire a rocket across the mound to get to Jack Shade to get the out. It was a close play, but an out's an out, right, Perry?
Absolutely. 2 down.
Officially a 5-3 out. Going to bring up A.J. Nunley. He's walked. He doubled in the third inning, did score one of the Golden Eagle runs. 2 outs, nobody on. Top of the sixth. First pitch from Addison to Nunley, called strike. Addison's come in here and taken good control.
Yeah, I mean, he's throwing the ball hard now.
The 0-1 misses, evens it up 1-1. Looking forward to the bottom of the sixth for the Millers. They'll have Hunter Corbett, Trevor Corbett, and Aiden Reynolds coming up in that order.
Ooh. 2-1. A little high and inside.
Little chin music there.
He definitely felt the wind off of that
Yes, he did.
fastball.
Evens it up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch.
Beautiful night for baseball here, Brad.
Oh, wow. Couldn't get much better than this. But 5 degrees warmer would have been nice, but I'm not going to complain.
Yeah. Got
Swing
him.
and a miss. So the Eagles go 1-2-3 here in the top of the 6th, in the middle of the 6th. Eagles 4, Millers 3. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Church Hidland Anthem. Since the establishment of Church Hidland Anthem in 1880, our neighbors, community leaders, businesses, and school districts have placed their trust in us to solve their most challenging legal issues. We have a rich history of helping our clients when they need it the most. Give us a call at 317-773-2190. What about Jamie Carmesino and Carpenter Realtor? Jamie is a full-service hometown realtor who is committed to helping you navigate this real estate market. Have a question about buying and selling your home? Call Carmo for help today at 317-490-3735.
Beautiful night for baseball here at Dunker Field. Thank you for joining us tonight on Hamilton County Television Sports. Perry, we're going to take about a week off, but boy, starting next Monday night, we have got some exciting
Yeah, we have a
sectional action
busy
taken.
week next week.
We're going to be over at Noblesville High School for the softball section. We'll have all 5 games of that. And then baseball sectional, we'll have the semifinals and finals.
Yeah, it's a little dark.
A little bit dark. Well, here, we can brighten it up just a little bit there. How's that? That better? Block my face and get the...
Yeah, that's the best part.
Well,
right?
that's
what he tried to do.
Yeah, that's the best part of it there. Beautiful evening for baseball. Thank you for joining us once again. We appreciate you being here with us. We're moving into the bottom of the 6th. Millers like to put a couple on the board here, Perry, and go into the 7th with a lead. They've got Hunter Corbett, Trevor Corbett, and Aiden Reynolds coming up to bat. Hunter Corbett, 1 for 2. Popped up to the second baseman in the second inning. Led off the 4th with a base hit. Managed to get to third base, but could not score. The Millers have left 8 runners on base. Whereas the Eagles have left 4. First pitch to Hunter Corbett. Hits the lower outside corner for strike 1. We're in the bottom of the 6th. He's a little high and inside, evens it up at a ball and a strike. Corbett with just a little bit of a different batting stance in there. The left foot farther back, but he does move it up as he gets ready to take the pitch. That one's fouled off, makes it 1-2. Younger brother Trevor on deck. One ball, 2 strikes, no outs. We're in the bottom of the 6th. That one's hit to center field. Will they get there or not? Nice play again.
Nice play again.
Will Freemion with a nice sliding catch there, Perry, and Hunter Corbett is retired. The outfielders have been busy here in this game tonight for both teams.
Yeah. Been some great plays made by the outfield.
Yes. Trevor Corbett steps in, his 4th at bat of the night. He's 2 for 3. Both singles, did score 1 run. Big swing and a miss by Trevor. 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch, little bit outside, evens it up at a ball and a strike.
Strike 2, 1-2.
Spocker put that one over the lower outside corner of the plate.
Brad, there is no wind blowing at all. That's American flag is
totally limp. Just draped.
Ooh, swing, kind of an outside pitch there.
Count remains a ball and 2 strikes. Trevor Corbett trying to get on base here and at least get the tying run. The 1-2 pitch. That one's going to be popped up. First baseman Sam Tabor had an easy play on that one. Now there's 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. Aiden Reynolds will step in, shortstop. 1 for 2 officially. Did reach on a walk in the 4th. Struck out in the 1st, had a base hit in the 3rd. Scored one of the 2 runs the Millers scored in that 3rd inning. First pitch hits that lower outside corner. Gremmelspacker's done a good job of hitting that outside corner, Perry.
Yeah, he has. He's done a good job coming in here.
0-1. That evens it up at 1-1.
You know, and he's let them hit the ball. I mean, some of them have been deep in the outfield, but they've been able to catch them. So
yeah, those players behind him have done a great job. Both teams have had good outings tonight, pitching and there's one that's going to go into the
that's
gap.
That's going to fall in the gap.
That's going to put Reynolds on first. He's going to try for second as the ball goes all the way to the.
He's going to third because they just now picked the ball up.
I thought at first when that ball left the bat that Reynolds was going to have to settle for a single. And I saw it get beyond the center field Freemion. And I thought, well, he's going to be on second. And boy, he just came full speed around first and second base. And Aiden Reynolds ends up with a triple.
I think Freemion had a little trouble picking it up out there on the warning track, it looked like.
Bryce Riggs with the tying run 90 feet away. Riggs represents the go-ahead run at the plate. 2 down. Bottom of the 6th. That one's hit high in the air. Let's see who's going out after that. Center fielder is there. And Will Freemion makes up for the play that he missed there earlier in the inning.
Yeah.
So in the bottom of the 6th for the Millers. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. 1 left on the bases at the end of 6. Guerin Catholic 6, Noblesville 3. You're watching Hamilton County.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake. Yeah.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got a counter right here. Isn't this where you place the orders?
We sell trophies, we sell plaques, we do embroidery. No food.
You got carry out?
Unlike the internet, everything that you need we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
You know, Jim, I'll be back tomorrow to pick it all up.
We'll wait for you.
Don't wait long.
Welcome back to Dunker Field. I'm Brad Silbert along with Perry Williams. We are through 6. couldn't get much closer than it is right now. Guerin Catholic with a 1-run lead going in here to the top of the 7th inning at 4-3. Millers need a 1-2-3 inning here, and then hopefully bottom of the 7th they can put at least 1 or 2 across and capture this win. Millers play the Zionsville Eagles, which will basically come down to the championship games for the Hoosier Crossroad Conference. That coming up Wednesday and Thursday this week. So some exciting baseball left here toward the end of the season. Eagles have the 9, 1, and 2 batter in their batting order. Coming up, Anthony Ferrucci is going to be a pinch hitter. Two 2-0 on Ferrucci. Ferrucci batting for the second baseman Carson Smith. There's a ground ball, deep short, long throw. That one goes over the arms of Jack Shaden all the way down into the Guerin bullpen. And Ferrucci is going to have a leadoff two-baser. I'm going to assume that they're going to give him a base hit and definitely an error on that, an error on the throw. Let's see what they do put up on the board here. They are giving him a hit, and also the Millers will collect an error on his advancing to second base on the throw. We're also going to have a pinch runner going in at first.
Second.
For third. I'll get it right one of these days, Barry.
Re-entry.
So officially, Anthony Ferrucci gets a single, reaches second on the error on the throw by the third baseman. Or third baseman or shortstop, I can't remember which it was. No outs. Eagles with a runner in scoring position. And Carson Smith comes back in to run. He re-enters the game. That one's outside, ball 1. Will Freemion is the batter. One 1-0 on him. He's 2 for 3 so far tonight. Tries to get the bunt down.
He's got him.
He's got him. Great play there. Jacob Edwards shot a rocket down there and managed to catch Carson Smith leaning. That is a huge out, Perry.
Great play by Edwards behind the plate.
Yes,
Heads
it was.
up, too. Heads up play.
I thought at first that was going to be high, but boy, Carson Smith was just a little slow getting back in there.
Yeah, he was.
One out now. 1-1 is the count on Freemion. That one hits the lower outside corner. 1-2. Boy, does that change the complexion of this inning?
Absolutely, and Addison perked up Addison, too, out there on the mound with that big strike coming across.
Yep. 1-2 pitch. That one's going to be foul. Trevor Corbett fielded it nicely. Probably a good thing that was foul because I don't think he would have had a play at first base. That was hit so deep.
Yeah.
He was almost on the outfield grass when he, and it wasn't hit very hard either.
No, that was a problem. It got to him pretty slow.
1-2 on Freemion. There's a pop-up. Will there be a play on it? Looks like it's going to be out of play. Still 1-2. We're at the top of the 7th. Anthony Ferrucci led off with a base hit, reached second on an error, and then Carson Smith re-entered the game, and he was picked off at second. Will Freemion up there with a 1-2 count. Addison works from the stretch. Ooh, a little bit low. Evens up the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Boy, look at that beautiful picture coming from center field.
Yeah,
Terry.
it's a beautiful shot.
Wow. Freemion, 2-2, 1 out, nobody on, top of the 7th. Pitch from Addison. Strike 3 called.
Strike 3. Nice pitch by Addison.
Just hit that lower outside corner of the plate. And the Eagles have got 2 outs now. I'll bring up Ian Taylor. Taylor is 0 for 3 in the game. Had a line out to left field that was nicely handled. Another line out to right field and popped up to the first baseman shade. Takes the first pitch for ball 1. Looking ahead to the 7th for the Millers. They'll bring up Nolan Decker, Jack Shade, and Aiden Ramsey. That one's low, 2-0. Two-0 pitch on the way from Addison. That one hits that lower outside corner.
I tell you what, Addison's throwing the ball hard now.
Yes, he is. I think I'd come back with the same thing all over again. The 2-1. That one's popped up. Who's calling it here? Aiden Reynolds is calling it at short, and he's got it. So in the top of the 7th for the Eagles, no runs, 1 hit, 1 error, nobody left on the bases. We are in the middle of the 7th. It's the Golden Eagles 4, Millers 3.
Blades Audio Video Security is Indiana's premier K-12 audio video security provider. Blades AVS is a design-built firm that provides high-quality solutions that are designed, engineered, installed, and warranted by our team of experts. For 18 years, we've been helping schools and local businesses see and hear more clearly. We've added securing your facilities to how we can serve you. So whether it is a sound system, your displays, your network, or your building security, ask our experienced Blades Audio Video Security team to serve your business. All right, it's all on the line here, bottom of the 7th inning. Brad, we're got a busy week next week. The rest of the week we got off, and then next week we start girls softball right off the bat in sectional action.
Not only one game, but double headers.
Double header. Games start at 5:30 and 7:30 for Monday night and Wednesday. With
the championship game on Thursday. Then we'll switch over to baseball on Saturday and Monday.
And Saturday will be a double header.
Yep. That'll be
and
over
that starts
at
10 o'clock.
Yeah.
So. The championship game is always on Memorial Day.
Miller's got some work to do here. They're down by 1 here in the top of the 7th. Cleanup hitter Nolan Decker steps in. He's 0 for 2 officially. Did walk in the 3rd inning. Millers just need some base runners here, Perry. Nate Gimmel-Spacker the pitcher. Sends the first one on the outside corner right at the knees for called strike one. The 0-1. That one hits the inside corner. He went from the outside to the inside.
Yeah, he did a good job so far right here on Decker.
Yeah, a couple nice pitches. Dremel Spocker, a junior. Ooh, that was close.
Yeah, just a little bit high.
Ball and 2 strikes. You know, another odd thing about this game is a lot of these kids out here in the purple live in Noblesville school territory.
Yeah.
That one's fouled back, 1-2.
I mean, this is a great game, and it's great that they play this game. I mean, this is something that needs to be done. I mean, there's only 3 miles between. You know, it's like you said, Guerin Catholic School is closer than Noblesville High School.
Yeah, to here it is. 1-2. A little bit low, evens it up at 2-2. Good patience on the part of Nolan Decker there, Perry.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jack Shade and Aiden Ramsey waiting for their turn to bat here in the 7th.
Foul ball caught.
Foul tip.
1 out.
Decker goes down swinging. That'll bring up Jack Shade. Shade has reached on an air, walked, and bounced out. So officially, he's 0 for 1. Did score the Millers' first run in the 2nd inning.
Absolutely, absolutely. And he did a great job of heads-up running on it. Even though he reached on an air, he was hustling down to second base and got there on second. And ball got away from the catcher there a little bit.
Ball 1. Millers need some base runners here, Perry.
Yep. We're in the bottom of the 7th here. Guerin Catholic leads 4-3.
Ooh, big swing and a miss. Evens it up at 1 ball and 1 strike. Aiden Ramsey on deck. That one's outside. 2 balls and a strike. Shade's 4th time at the plate here, his 2nd official at bat. With the air and the walk. The
2-1. Outside again.
3-1. Dremel Spocker with the 3-1. That's fouled off.
Strike
Just
2.
Barely got a piece of it. Makes it a full count.
Big pitch right here, Brad.
Yeah, this will be an interesting pitch, Perry, no doubt. See if he comes right at him or tries to nibble around the corners. Shade, a good disciplined batter. Dremel Spocker steps off. Three and 2, 1 out. Nobody on. Bottom of the 7th. Miller's down by 1. There's a high pop-up. Second baseman Smith going out after it.
He lost it in the lights there.
He lost it in the lights, and Quinn Morrow was trying to come in to get that ball, and it looked like he might have had a play on it. But as it is, Jack Shade is on second base.
And he's going to have a courtesy. He's going to have a runner for him.
Logan Schaffner is going to come in and run. So that will be a
E09.
Yeah, an E9. A 2-run error. So far, this game has been very well played, and it looks like we're going
to make a pitching change.
We're going to get a pitching change here.
Okay.
You know who's celebrating over 30 years, Perry? Who might that be?
I bet you it's Logan Street Signs.
Well, you're absolutely right. Logan Street Signs and Banners, they specialize in last-minute signage and banners. Serving Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. Contact them at 317-773-7200. Now, don't ask for Bill this week because he's on vacation.
Yeah, he's on vacation.
He's in Florida enjoying himself. But Deb or one of the others will be happy to take care of you. You can visit their website, www.loganstreetsigns.com. Follow them also on Facebook. And we would be remiss, Perry, if we didn't thank our great Hamilton County Television technical crew tonight. Executive producer, director Jim Wofford. Running all 6 cameras here tonight along with August Lacone. They've done a great job.
No.
Who's down there now?
Yeah, August, yeah.
August. Yeah. I thought August was
that's
there.
right.
I thought I saw him.
My mistake.
Oh, that's all right. You're allowed to, I make enough that you're allowed a few here or there. But anyways, we're going to have a pitching change here. You got any information on who we're going to see here?
Yeah, Tate Drexel is coming in the ball game. He's pitched 27 innings. He played third base at the start of the ball game. He's 5-0 on the season. He's given up 16 hits, 13 runs, has only walked 15 and struck out 41. He has a 1.55 ERA.
I'd say that's fairly respectable.
Absolutely.
And who do we have there at third now? Gremmelspacher went over to third base. So here's the situation. There's one out here in the bottom of the 7th. Miller's with the tying run in scoring position,
which is Logan Schaffner.
Aiden Ramsey is at the plate. Takes the first
pitch
pitch.
For a strike.
Strike one. Third pitcher of the night for the Eagles. Pitch from Troxel. He turns. Schaffner back in plenty of time. Nobody covering second base for the Eagles. There's a high pop-up. Looks like Tabor is calling for it, and he's got it.
So that's the second out here.
Millers are down to their final out.
With the catcher, Edwards, to the plate.
Edwards is 1 for 2 officially. Was hit by a pitch in the third. Singled in the second. Flew out to left in the 5th. Takes a fastball on the outside corner from Troxel. That was a good pitch. Is he just going to come at it with high heat there, Perry?
Oh, yeah, he certainly is. I mean,
did not get the call on the breaking ball. I don't know if that was a little outside or a little low.
Yeah, that's what the umpire just signaled. It was outside.
1-1, Jacob Edwards at the plate. Miller's hoping to at least get this tied. The 1-1, that's high, 2-1.
It's been a heck of a ball game.
It has been a good game.
A lot of great plays.
High pop-up, right field early. Tabor is going after it, just maybe 10 feet out of play.
But the important thing, it's got 2 strike here with 2 outs.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. If Edwards can reach, Tyler Utterbach is in the on-deck circle. The 2-2. Strike
Got
three
him, strike
call.
3.
So that will do it for the Millers in the bottom of the 7th. No runs, no hits, 1 error, 1 left on the bases. Final score, Millers go down to the Guerin Catholic Golden Eagles 4-3. Perry, your thoughts on the game?
It was a good game, and I think we should continue to play this series here.
Most definitely.
Outstanding game, and congratulations to Guerin Catholic.
We'd like to thank you for watching tonight's broadcast of IHSAA Class Baseball on Logan Street Signs and Banners, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners here on Hamilton County Television. We'd also like to thank our other great sponsors, Noblesville Trophies, Gaylor Electric, Chuck Goodrich, President and CEO, Community Health Network, Bastion Solutions. Visit HamiltonCounty.com, the Hamilton County Sports Authority, Church, Hiddle and Antrim, Jamie Carmesino, Carpenter Real Estate, the Noblesville Youth Sports Alliance, Blades Audio, Video, and Security, Yancey's Fine Apparel, Hamilton County Bicentennial, and the Hamilton County Reporter. On behalf of Perry Williams, I'm Brad Silbert. Good night from Dunker Field.